So so definitely, Angie just asked. Angie, you want to ask that last piece of your question again, and then I will answer it.
What I'm interested in knowing is, when you said the poem comes to you, what does that really mean by coming to you?
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So thank you for that question. So when I say comes to me, that happens in many different ways, right? So it will be sometimes, like a lot of them have come through while in Egypt. There was one moment for the poem In the Womb of Nut, which we'll read at another book. But where that one came through, because we were having a discussion at Dundra Temple about Nut, and it was either Kadir or David. Someone said, in the womb of Nut, and then I just felt this energy, and I'm like, oh, that would make a great poem. And so just them saying that line and then feeling the energy of Dundra created the inspiration for In the Womb of Nut, right? And so, and it's, if you have been in Egypt and heard that poem while we are in Dundra, it is amazing. It's one of my favorites. It's an honor. So that's one way they come through. Another way that they come to me is just through walking through life, right? I'll feel the energy and it'll feel poetic, like the very energy. And when I say poetic, to me, poetry is deep. It holds many layers. It speaks to our life in many different ways. Like poetry is just richness and filled with the spirit. And so I would just feel an energy and be moved to transcribe it, to be moved to capture what I'm feeling into words, right? And sometimes it'll come through, like I said, somebody asking me to write on something. Like many different people have commissioned a poem, either for their birthday, for funerals, for weddings, for baby showers, for many different things. So I have some selections that were commissioned specifically, like the ones I mentioned for Izis. Even though her commission is quite a different commission. It's a master teacher, here you go commission, right? So people have asked me to write to a specific topic or for someone specific. I've done a few different funerals as well, where I met with their family and really captured the essence of the person's life and was able to speak it poetically. And so they come to me in many different ways. I don't necessarily hear like words. I feel energy, and that reminds me, somebody asked me, well, how do you memorize so many things? And I don't memorize it. I energize them, so it's varied how it comes through, and all of it, I feel so blessed to be able to give it, for sure. So thank you for that question.
Thank you.